It would literally be the cause of my early demise if I let it. I gotta go. Hey, it's Janae back with another video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, hey girl, hey, make sure you take a moment to stop and subscribe, like this video, and turn your bell notifications on so you know when I post. So today, y'all, we're doing a little itty bitty mini life update. It's nothing drastic, nothing dramatic, but we are like 6 days into Vlogmas, and I've been a little MIA, a little inconsistent, and I feel like I need to tell y'all why, because we had plans for Vlogmas, and I feel like I'm not upholding my end of the deal, and I don't like that. So I just want to let you guys know what's kind of going on in my life, and yeah, let's just get into it. So let's start from the top. Y'all know I'm tired. What am I not? I am always tired. That's just that. I need to get more rest. I need more sleep for sure. I need to like eat better, eat more. I need to drink more water. I always assume that because like I kind of only drink water, that I'm drinking enough water, but I'm nowhere near drinking enough water. So I have significantly increased my water intake throughout the day because it helps me, and I'm tired. But I feel like me being tired is what led to what happened last week, which is that I got sick. I was like really sick. I had a cold. It wasn't like COVID, but I could definitely tell it was my sinuses and my allergies acting up, and luckily I got on top of it before it became something like really bad, like a really bad sinus infection, which I've experienced and I've had in the past, and they are not fun to deal with at all. But like, I was sneezing, I kind of had a fever, super runny nose, my head was hurting, like I had a throbbing headache, you know, and the medicine I was taking is what my mama recommended, and it always works for me. But only thing about it is that it makes me really drowsy, really groggy. So I didn't even have an appetite. Well, like I ate because I was hungry, but it was like I didn't want to get up to eat. I didn't want to get up to do anything, y'all. I think I just kind of like laid down for like 3 days straight. I would just like wake up in the morning, take a super hot shower, sit in front of my steamer to like just kind of, you know, clear my sinuses. Then I would just like literally go to bed. And I felt so blessed because a number of my calls for work last week were canceled, because y'all know I did not feel like talking while I was sick, and luckily I didn't have to, and I didn't have to like cancel it on my end. It was canceled, and you know, it just gave me more time to rest. But I feel a lot better now. I'm still sneezing here and there, and I still like have to blow my nose like 1 or 2 times a day. The thing about it is that I have really bad allergies, really bad sinus issues, and it was bad when I lived home in Florida, but when I moved here to Georgia, it's like the climate is so different. And I always tell people this, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it is different. In the spring here, there is like the thickest, greenest pollen I have ever seen in my life. And so that really affects my allergies. But the thing about it is that it's fall, like we're late fall, it'll be winter soon, but the weather here is so inconsistent. Like it'll be super cold on like Tuesday, and by Wednesday it's like 70 degrees. Like it'll go from like the 50s to like 70 in like a 24-hour span, and I've never been one to handle that well. Like even back at home, like the weather got to stay the same, because if it's like up and down, like that'll affect anybody. But I just know for me personally, going like from hot to cold, it's messing with me, and it definitely had a lot to do with why I got sick. So that had me down all last week, which meant I didn't feel like editing, and I definitely didn't feel like recording. I could not sit in front of the camera feeling the way I felt, and I didn't have the energy to like edit the content that I had already pre-recorded for Vlogmas specifically. So I feel like I kind of fell off. So I think I've missed 2 days maybe, or 3, I don't know, but I'm just ready to get back on track. And yeah, like some of y'all, which I greatly appreciate, this is why I knew I had to, not my ring my ring literally just flew off. What kind of foolishness. But some of you guys have reached out to me like on Instagram and asked if I was like okay, and that has happened before, where like I'll go a few days without like posting, and you guys will check on me, which I really appreciate. But that's why I felt the need to like come on here and like say something, because yeah, so I was sick and I'm tired, or I'm, you know, been tired. So that's one or two things that has kind of like been going on. The other thing is Georgia wasn't feeling well. Well, I won't say she wasn't feeling well, but she was definitely like, we had to go to the vet last week. So when we were home for Thanksgiving, my mama was watching her while I went shopping with my sister, and she told me that she noticed that Georgia was like scooting. You know, like when a dog will sit their bottom down, they'll like pull themselves like forward or whatever. And that's not a good sign. So I was like, okay, when I get back to Atlanta, I'll make sure I take her to the vet. Before I could even call the vet, like I saw her scoot again in Jacksonville, and then she was like scooting here at home. So I got her to the vet as soon as I could on Monday. And y'all, when we pulled up to the vet, sister girl was so nervous. I'm gonna put a picture up here of like where she went, because she like jumped from the front seat to the back seat, and then she like went in the window above my back seat. Like she was up there hiding because she don't like the vet. And just some background, like obviously she gets her vaccines there and she doesn't like shots. She's also been spayed there, so she's had a whole surgery there. I think she just kind of knows. And it's not a cage-free environment, so there are other dogs there and they're like barking and doing the most, and it makes her nervous. But luckily I was able to go in the room with her now and all of that. But needless to say, she was okay. The only thing was that she needed her glands expressed, and that sounds so TMI because it's like, that's nasty. But basically what happens in like dogs, or specifically small dogs, so when they go to the bathroom, they do number 2 and it's like their little anal glands can get full of like fluid or whatever the case. I don't want to talk about it, but it can get itchy and it can get infected if it's not treated soon. So I had to make sure I got her to the vet as soon as possible to get that taken care of, and so she's all good. No more scooting. But we are now having to give her this vitamin called Gland X or something her vet was telling me about. So I gotta order it and introduce it to her. And I didn't order it immediately, only because like I just wanted to, Georgia is dramatic, so I don't know, you got to introduce stuff to her like slowly, especially if it's like some sort of supplement or like a medicine that she has to take. It's like but I'm gonna order it this week and I'm gonna start giving it to her with her dinner, and we'll see how that goes. So that was happening last week too, and y'all already know, like, that's a bill you gotta pay. And I was kind of mad because of how much it was. Like, it wasn't super expensive, but it was just like, I don't want to pay for that. And so yeah, so me tired, me sick, Georgia not feeling well. Next up, y'all know I've been going through it with work, and I've expressed before that there is y'all know I work in social media. I have like some freelance clients, and then I have a contract with like a national brand or company, whatever you want to call it. And I've been working with that company for a very long time. Before I was even doing social with them, I was doing like influencer stuff with them. So we have a pretty like tight relationship, really close relationship. But I've been transitioning out of my role now for months. It does end finally at the end of December, and I am so ready to go. Love the brand, love the people I work with, but I feel like I have personally outgrown that role, and it's just hectic. Like, it stresses me out. It would literally be the cause of my early demise if I let it. I gotta go. And I kept telling y'all in like previous videos before, like, I'm like, I want to tell y'all about it, but here we are. I'm not gonna say the name of the brand, but it was just a lot of stuff that's, you know, going on that has really affected me, because it's just like a little disorganized, for lack of a better term, and unfortunately that just affects me, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to work in that type of environment no more. It will be a chunk of income gone, but I need my peace of mind. I will find something else, okay? Like, I'll find something else, and that's fine, but like, this just has to go, because I could tell like my work is lacking. I've been like slacking on what I'm supposed to be doing, just because like I've lost interest in the role, and it's just so mundane, and I've been like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just kind of over it. So I'm glad that I'm able to like transition out of it and just like leave on an amicable note. I gave the team more than enough time to fill my role before like dipping out. So the new person will be transitioning in as I transition out. And I'm just happy to close the year out so that I can like move on to 2022 without having to worry about that particular piece of my life, because it takes up so much time, so much of my energy literally, and it's the money that I'm being paid is just not worth the time I'm spending on it. So I'll just leave it at that. But that leads me into this. I had a consultation with a career coach, and she and I are gonna work on like a 6-week program that will just kind of like get me in a better space with like my personal business, my agency, so that I can like take on less clients for my money and just organize myself, figure out what it is I want to do. Do I want to go to corporate? Like, how do I want to handle work, because I need to work. As much as I love YouTube and I definitely want to make this like the core of my income, I'm not there yet, and I need something that will like allow me to continue to like pay my bills and uphold my lifestyle while I still have time to work on this and create quality content for like YouTube. Like, I just, you know, it's something I need to balance. And so I'm looking forward to working with my career coach. Once I start working with her, of course, I'll introduce that to y'all. And if any of y'all are interested in it or want to know about my journey, like talking to her, like, you know, I just want to like figure out what skills I have are transferable to like a different line of work within the same industry. I still want to work in beauty. I still want to work, you know, like in like with skincare brands and hair care brands like I do now, but maybe like in a different way. And I want to actually use my degree. So we'll see. But that's been on my mind heavy, just because, you know, like I'm 29 and I just need stability and like security, and like the little fun social media content creation jobs are like super fun, but like I already told you guys before, they can be inconsistent at times. So I just can't keep like living like that. Like, okay, it'd be stressing me out. And so yeah, I think we've covered mostly everything. So this is where tragedy struck. This is what actually held me up over the weekend, because I planned on like buckling down this weekend and creating like good content to like post up this week. But I'm assuming it happened Friday night or like super early Saturday morning, but my car was broken into right outside my apartment. And so Saturday morning I got up to go to Dunkin'. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up, go to Dunkin', get me like a chai tea latte, get me a little breakfast sandwich, come back home, you know, clean up a little bit, film, whatever. I go to my car and it is completely trashed. I'll put a video right here. My glove compartment had been taken apart. My middle console had been taken apart. Like, all of my stuff was just everywhere. And I don't keep anything of value in my car. So luckily they literally didn't take, well, I don't want to say they didn't take anything, because they took 2 things, y'all. They took all my change. First of all, you know how you keep like change in your car, especially here, because I have to pay to park in certain places I go, and so we have like meters and stuff. So I had like tons of quarters and stuff like in my car. All that is gone. They left me like maybe 13 cents. And then y'all know them black shoes I bought, those heels I bought on Black Friday from Aldo that I was saying I was gonna take back. I put them in the car because I was like, I'm gonna take them back this weekend, so let me go ahead and put them in the car now so I can like remember to take them back. They stole the shoes. They stole the shoes. So the shoes are gone, my change is gone, and then my stuff was just all over the place. So at first I wasn't too bothered by it, just because I was like, okay, nothing is missing that like I find very valuable. I'm safe. My car is not damaged or anything, and they didn't steal my car, so I was like feeling okay. But then like the more I got into the day, I got really down and I just felt really violated, because I'm like, who broke into my car? Like, I don't like that. Like, I would never do that to anybody, and I just don't understand like why that happened. So yeah, it had me down Saturday, and it made me just like I didn't want to do nothing. So I just like sat in here in my room and like cleaned up really well. And then on Sunday I didn't do nothing at all. I had a chill day. I like binge watched Harlem. I slept and it had pizza and a bunch of other stuff I probably should not have ate, but whatever. I just felt really violated, and I don't know. I didn't call the cops. I didn't report it just because I feel like, and this is not an excuse, but I do feel like a child or like a really young person did it, based upon the way they just rummaged through the stuff, and it was just so petty. Like, I don't know, it's just nothing's missing and my life is okay. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. I'll just be very careful from now on. Make sure I like lock my door, because I think what happened is that my car was unlocked, because they didn't break like a window or anything. I think, you know, maybe on accident, like I left my car unlocked or something like that. So that was the other thing. I was like being hard on myself about not being aware of my surroundings and not paying attention. It's something that my grandma literally always beats into my head, like, beware of your surroundings, blah blah blah. Like, she's always telling me that, and it's not that it goes in one ear and out the other. It's just that older people, they pay attention to the news a lot more than like we do, and sometimes it's like, sis, that's not gonna happen to me. But I'm not invincible, and I need to remember that. Like, she's constantly praying for me, and I know my family prays for me and everything, but I just need to be a little more aware of like what's going on. So I feel like the break-in was just like a wake-up call, and I'm just glad that I was not harmed or anything like that. So whatever is supposed to happen to the individuals who broke into my car, like, I'm sure God will take care of that, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But over the weekend, it definitely made me say, you know what, we just gonna chill out and we'll start over next week. That's basically what's been going on, and what has kind of like held me up on like posting and creating content. So just between like me being tired and like sick, trying to make sure Georgia is straight, transitioning within my role with work, and the car break-in, it's just been too much. I was gonna sing Bootsy, I'm not gonna do that. It's just been a lot, I feel like, for me. And y'all know I'm just a little dramatic, just a little bit. And I still miss my iPad, so that has still been stressing me out. But I did decide that I'm gonna buy an iPad for myself for Christmas, like an end of the year gift or something like that. So yeah, so y'all. But yes, just make sure that you guys are being aware of what's going on around you. Lock your car. Honestly, not really surprised that my car was broken into. I'm just kind of offended, because why would you do that to me? Like, you don't know who I am. Why would you break into my car? So yeah, but I'm getting over it. You know, like, it is what it is. Materials can be replaced. I was gonna return them shoes anyway, but I still want my money back, because y'all already know I feel like I overspent on those shoes, so it's fine. But yes, y'all, that is what's going on, and I'm just grateful that I could come to y'all and tell y'all where I've been. That brings me to the end of this video, and I do have a little gift for y'all. I want to present our first Vlogmas giveaway, and let me get it. So our giveaway item is this ARIANA GRANDE gift set, which has 5 of her fragrances in it. And I introduced this to y'all back in Vlogtober. I got this from Ulta, so I got one for myself, and I picked one up for you guys. And I was supposed to do this giveaway back in October during Vlogtober, but it just kind of like got away from me. So I was like, I'll just carry it into Vlogmas, and I feel like this is the perfect time to do it. So how you enter to win this gift set is just to watch this video, of course, subscribe to my channel, and like this video. If you make it this far, please enter, okay, sis? Enter the giveaway. But I would like for you to comment below, like, one way you kind of like deal with having like a bad week or a bad day. How do you indulge in self-care after like just going through it, okay? Like going through the changes of life. What do you do to make yourself feel better? Because for me, I really had to like pray, rest, and just like take care of myself, like physically. Like, I took like the longest shower ever, and I had to like wash my hair, deep condition my hair, do my deepest, most effective skincare routine. Like, I needed to do all the things to get back to where I needed to be. I bought myself flowers. I had to like rearrange my room a little bit, make it feel like more pretty in here, just do all the things that make me feel better. So I want to know one way you make yourself feel better, and that's how you enter the giveaway. And I want to say leave your Instagram handle below, but I know a few of you were saying that you don't have Instagram, so I guess we'll figure it out, because I will reach out to you if you win. So if you are someone who doesn't have Instagram, please still feel welcome to enter the giveaway. I'll, like, you know, if you are the one that was, because what I'm going to do is just take the names and enter them into like a raffle or a drawing. And if you're the one that gets pulled, I'll just reach out to you. And if you don't have Instagram, then we'll do email or something, but I'll just comment back to you that you won, basically. But in the comments below, let me know one way you take care of yourself, and that's how you enter to win this. Okay. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all your support, your patience, your love for me and for Georgia, because y'all love that dog. And she's so funky acting and bougie. I'm looking over here because she's over here like sleep. All she does is get on my nerves, eat, pee, and sleep. I love her though. But as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Happy Vlogmas.